Hi, it's Lonnie. Welcome to Grace Blossoms for You. It's a scrap day, and it's also hashtag Tagtastic Tuesday. Very simple project today, but I think it's striking. I've already made a few tags, and the idea is simply to start with a close to white background, a base, and then add some neutral items for texture, and then a pop of color to finish it off. And I've already made a few, and I'm really liking this project, so I'm hoping you will give it a go. I recently separated all my fussy cuts into sizes, and so I have all my small ones out. And looks like I am using my watercolor paper scraps. This is about 1 by 3 inches. And yeah, so this is the project for today. And I'll get rid of these for right now, so I have a little more room. This is an excellent mass make if you are so inclined to make that a priority. And I'm just kind of eyeballing that, because by the time you fill it up with all the things, it's not really going to show. So I have this flower that my sister made for me. She punched a bunch out, and I thought I could use a couple. Got to get the glue, not too much. Should probably let that dry a little bit. Okay, what do I want on there? I've been using, like I said, scraps just from my desk, and the more I make, the more scraps I have. And I think I want a little bigger piece there. I didn't want them too thick, but a little thick is nice. Little piece of lace. Cameo. Something like that. I do want to ink the focal point. And I will glue this down. So how is everyone today? Hope you are enjoying your June. I almost wasn't going to film today, and then I thought, well, I'm making these anyways, so I may as well. Okay, maybe like that. I think I need a longer piece. Good thing I have a lot of it. That was from a blouse, I think, from the thrift store. Back when they were, you know, cheap. I think even thrift store prices now are up there. At least that's what I heard someone say. Maybe not necessarily where we are, but some places. Okay, I think I just need half of this. And glue strings is the order of the day again. And two, sometimes I like to round the bottom corners just a little to give it a bit of definition. And then if I can get it in the middle. That was thick. Everything is stringy. Okay, so that's not bad. The blue and the blue kind of makes it pop. And then I want to put something in the hole. How about this? It's kind of a blue. Yeah, I think that'll work. I kind of like the front one a little shorter. There we go. Okay. I might use those later, so I'll just keep that. I had another one going here. A red one. Wow. I feel like I'm caught in a glue web. Okay. When possible, I use Bearly Arts glue. For thicker layers, I use the glow string hot glue. Wow, see, this is ridiculous. But it's sticking to me. Okay, enough. And then the rose. Yeah, it has to be slanted. Okay, what do I want in there? I think the beige one, brown one. Yeah, I always seem to have watercolor paper scraps because the pads are so large, and then when I go to cut them down, there's usually something left in the margin, so good reason to use them up. Good way to use them up. So there's another one. Oh, I tell you, you could sit down and just make a whole batch of them, which basically I have done. So let me get the others back out here, and we'll count to see how many. Let me just clean up this mess. I'll be right back. Oh, I found this paper packing tape. I think that's what it was called at Walmart. It's about $5 for the whole thing, and that's what I used on some of these. That's the background there. You don't have to use butterflies, but they work really well for this project. Okay, I actually thought I had more, but that is going to come out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not bad. Some of them I had done already, but once you get going and you get, size acclimated here, it goes pretty fast. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. Hope you like that. Let me know if you give it a try. We'll see you again next time. Bye for now.